Hi, I'm Fred Pritzker. I'm a product liability lawyer, and we are representing many people who have suffered harm as a result of the DePuy ASR metal-on-metal hip implants. The FDA, the Food and Drug Administration of the United States, has just issued a concern, it's called, a document that's on the internet that you'll be able to see on our website, that raises concerns about metal-on-metal implants, of which the DePuy ASR implant is a prime example. As most of you know, that implant has already been recalled. But let me explain, first of all, what the concern is. The concern has to do with the fact that these are metal-on-metal implants. So to explain it, think of this as the top of the femur. This is the big bone in your leg, and this is the pelvis, or the acetabulum, into which the femoral head fits. So when you have degenerative arthritic changes or injury, they have to replace this, and they put metal for the ball, and they put metal lining in the pelvis that this rotates. And this process of rotating causes metal fragments, tiny microscopic metal fragments that, if you can think about it like this, is if you're sanding a piece of wood and little tiny fragments of the sandpaper wear off, that's analogous to what's happening. Well, here's the problem. First of all, the tiny metal fragments in some people cause an inflammatory response. And this can cause destruction of tissue and even bone surrounding the implant. And that in turn causes loosening of the hip implant, which is a very serious problem. Then what you're going to need is revision surgery, where they, first of all, explant the hardware that's already been put in, and then have to cut more bone out and refashion the bone that's there in some cases, and then basically have to go through the whole reimplantation process, or implantation process again, which is a long healing period and oftentimes with less function. So it's something which should be avoided at all costs. The other problem with these metal fragments is that sometimes they get into the bloodstream, and then once they get into the bloodstream in certain people, and for reasons doctors don't even know, you can have an increase in the metal ions in the blood, and the nervous system can be affected, the heart can be affected, and the thyroid gland can be affected. If you do have questions about this, if you do have a DePuy ASR implant, call us. We can explain what the process is and what you can do about it and help you through that.